Come sip something, come smoke something. You is now tuned into the Killer Mix podcast.
The Killer Mix.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? You is now tuned into the Killer Mix podcast, and I got my special guest with me today.
Hello. Hi.
You can introduce yourself. Tell
Hi,
me your name,
everyone.
where you from.
My name is Juwan. I'm from Hartford, Connecticut. I am a music artist. I sing pop punk, which I really love. Actually, my old artist name used to be Juwan Givens, but I dropped the last name, and now I'm just kind of Juwan. So I'm kind of feeling like Beyonce now. But, you know, never could be on Beyonce level. But but yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What made you drop the Givens part?
So, not the trauma dump, but after my dad died, I made a couple songs about it. I just really wasn't really close to my dad's side of the family. So I just thought Givens, it was just like I kind of wanted my own identity after he passed away. And just like I thought Juwan was just more like bold and just like I want to make my own story. I just don't want like my dad's passing or them like define who I am. So that's kind of how Juwan went about. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we just heard the song "Spin the Bottle,"
Mm-hmm.
and tell us the story behind that.
Okay, so Spin the Bottle is very funny because when I like became pop punk, I was writing so many like angry songs, and so at my old artist name, I would write like a lot of positive, fun songs. So my friend Noah, who actually lives in Germany, I reached out to him. We recorded a song called "Not Ready to Make Nice." We wrote it together because he was like, "Hey, let's write a song together." And I usually don't collaborate with people like that, but I was like, "It's fine." It's funny because we met through Twitter, and actually we're big fans of Cupcake. I don't know if you guys know who Cupcake is, but yeah, and I'm actually about to open up for her. I can officially say that now. So in September,
Congratulations.
thank you, at the Webster Theater.
What's the date on that?
So I think it's September 29th. Yeah.
Okay.
So September 29th, so I have time to practice and all of that. But yeah, I texted him and I said, hey, I kind of want to write a positive song again. So he brought me out of like that writer's block of writing positive songs. And then after that, we kind of just started making the songs. I was sending him voice memos of just weird stuff. And the song came about because I had a dream about aliens and just all of that. It was just weird. I always dream about things, and that's kind of how I write my songs. They're based on real life stuff, but I just wanted to write a weird song that day. So
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how is the song doing so far as numbers?
Spin the Bottle is doing pretty good, especially on Apple Music. It's been, I can't even recall. I think it was, I have the numbers. I think it was like 100,000 so far on Apple Music. Spotify should utilize that more, but I'm more of an Apple Music fan.
Okay.
But it's been doing good. When I released the music video, people loved it. So the music video was just me in weird different costumes, and I just invited my friend Kim. I was like, hey, can you wear an alien mask? And then after that, I treated her at dinner in New Haven. So, so it worked out. So
Most definitely.
but people love Spin the Bottle. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
Yep.
So would you say that's like your top stream song?
I would say Ouches, but I would say Spin the Bottle is the next one because people love to vibe to it and dance to it because it's very catchy. But
Yeah.
Ouch is more like it punch you in the heart because I talk about a lot of real life stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So as far as like, you know, you said you got your team and everything that they help you write and everything. You send them different voice memos of your dreams and everything. How is their support system on your side?
So I mostly write all my songs. Noah is the only song like I ever wrote. So we only wrote 2 songs, which was Not Ready to Make Nice, which is my old artist name, and which is Spin the Bottle. Typically I send him stuff, but we haven't released that stuff. But usually my support team is like usually me or my friends. I send it to them, or my mom. I'm usually like, hey, what do you think? Or my sister. My sister is always crying when I send her a song. It's personal. But it's mostly my friends, me, but mostly my producer who I work with at the Hartford studio. He kind of gives me tips when I'm in the studio. So he's not like always like a yes man. He's always like, you can do this better. Even though if I think it's good, he's like, no, let's do that again. So he really pushes me to be the best. So
Most definitely.
but I would definitely say my producer and my friends. Definitely.
Okay. So you just performed at the Rhythm of the Mic showcase as well.
Yes.
how did that come about? How you feel?
I feel good. I was really nervous because I saw like a lot of hip hop artists. So I know that's typically the popular thing. So when I go into like performances like this, I get very nervous. I remember when I was next to my mom, I'm just like, hey, like all of them are hip hop. And just like, I don't know if they're gonna like mess with it. I don't know if I can curse. I almost said fuck with it, but yeah.
Good, man.
I didn't know they were gonna fuck with it. So
I was a big support in your support system. Definitely at the showcase, she definitely was supporting heavy. You know what I mean? I was like, oh yeah, she definitely on business time. I came up to you, I'm like, yeah, you know, I had great performance, but you definitely enjoyed it and everything. We gonna get. She's like, all right, cool. I'm like, all right, cool. I see my management, basically. All right, most definitely. So, how have you ever, not ever, but have you featured with anybody yet?
No, that's actually, I would say that's a big fear of mine. I know after, it wasn't this showcase. Well, it wasn't this showcase, but I did another showcase. It was for Concert Crave. I remember after I performed, a lot of people came up to me and wanted me to like collaborate with them. But I think that's a big fear of mine because I feel like my songs are always like personal, so it's like letting someone else in my world. But no, I haven't yet. I know people ask me, but I think that's just something I'm so nervous about. But yeah, one day maybe. We'll see.
Most definitely. Definitely. So even now, like, and you said your music videos, when you go to shoot your music videos, how do you like to see that image of yourself? You know what I mean?
So my director, his name is SB. Love him so much. I remember I contacted him. I remember I was nervous at first, but I'm kind of like the one who's directing things, and he appreciates that. I remember him talking to me. He's like, I love how you already have a vision, and he's not really doing things. So I'm kind of like controlling everything, so people kind of see the control freak. Like, so I don't like something like, let's redo this. But I'm kind of the one, like, if I get people, I'm like, hey, this is your role. I kind of make like a whole script for them, like, to explain their character. So it's not like, oh, I just want extras. Like, I actually think about this stuff. But usually it's like, shoot the video, this is how I want it, look at it, I'm like, we can do that better, and spin it around. So I'm mostly directing the thing. He has the camera, like, okay, and after, but he said he has fun with it, so I appreciate that.
Most definitely. And who does your edits? He does them too? Or?
He does them too. So yeah, he's the first director I ever worked with, because I used to direct my videos on iPad with my friends. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I see you definitely you're into fashion, because even from when you showed to the showcase and you had the motorcycle jacket on, I was like, yeah, that's definitely original. Where does it derive from with your fashion sense?
So, oh my God, that's a good question. I kind of like to be spontaneous in how my mood is. So, like today, I just wanted to feel like, wear tie-dye pants and like just wear something simple to kind of showcase who I am, because I'm just all types of people. I'm just very spontaneous, but it really comes in the mood. I don't really have anyone who I look at or inspired by. I can't even say about that, but I love Jordans and just like shoes, but I really don't know the answer to that, because it's random. If I like something, I like something. So yeah, I know that's not the best answer, but
nah, you're great. You're straight, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. So and you said you grew up in Hartford?
Yeah.
So what age did you start wanting to make music and really take it serious?
Oh, wow. So I think, so it first started off like I would be around the house and I would just act, and like I just had a big imagination. But I think it wasn't until like I started watching Disney Channel, so like High School Musical, Cheetah Girls, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do that. So then songwriting was my first thing. So I used to love writing and like classes. But I remember I had like this storyteller book, and I would just recreate my own story out of it. So if it's like Princess and the Frog, I'll make my own twist out of it. So that's when that started. But I remember I wanted to actually start making music, so I had GarageBand, which is an Apple app, and then I was in GarageBand trying to make beats. The songs were awful, but I just was in my closet singing. After, I remember one day I was like, I want to go to the studio, and so I told my mom, I was like, I want to go to the studio. She's like, you have to save up the money. I searched it up, which was the Hartford studio. I had to save $100, and I did, and so I converted my coins into money, and she was like, here you go, and we went to the studio, and that's how it happened. But kind of started very young, like 6. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yep.
So what's your end goal?
What's my end? So I think my end goal, most importantly is just like touring. I want to like tour. So people who resonate with the music. I know some people like, I want to make money, I want to have the highest streams, but it's really to tour. And so I can see I love to call them my Juwandas, just see them sing the songs and perform. But that's kind of my end goal, just to always do that. And my end goal is just to always elevate myself and create different types of music, because I don't like to stick into one genre.
Yeah. Most definitely. Well, I want to be able to play this game with you. We got this game. It's called the Red Cup Special. You know what I mean? I'm going to let you pick out a good, I'll say 5 questions.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we could just talk about the topics.
Okay.
All right? Let's get it.
Okay.
All right, no peeking.
Okay, I'm not. Let me close my eyes. All right. Oh, favorite song right now. Okay. I think a favorite song right now would probably be Morning by Post Malone. That's my
Morning
favorite song.
by Post Malone.
Yeah.
Is that new?
Yeah, it's new.
If
Yeah,
it's
dropped
new
a couple
album?
weeks.
Okay,
New album.
yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How you feel about Post Malone?
I love Post Malone. I actually have a Pop Funko in my office of him, but I just love how unapologetic he is, and he's just a rock star. Like, that's just Post Malone. But that's definitely a collaboration I would want to work with. So, yep.
Definitely.
So let's manifest that. Oh, where are your listeners from? I'm gonna say Connecticut. And also I have some people in UK, which is strange. That was a little strange when I was looking at my Spotify map. I had people from like UK, so that was interesting. But I think that derived from my TikTok. When I used to make TikTok. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
How many streams you got on TikTok or followers?
So I have 300,000. So yeah. So
what made you stop?
Yeah. So that was in 2020. That's when, like, after, like, my dad passed away, I was bored and I just needed to find escape, and we were all stuck in the house. So I started just making videos, and then I had people coming, and that's when they would just watch my videos. I would do random stuff, positive videos, and then eventually I kind of stopped. I kind of got bored of it. I want to do something else because I was like, I can do what these other TikToks are doing. You know, people are doing thirst traps, whatever. So let me just do something. And I proved my goal to myself when I did it. And then I just got bored of it. I'm sorry to abandon y'all, but I want to do something different. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ooh, what's your favorite fashion piece? Definitely my Jordans. But definitely my Laney's 23. I love shoes. So yeah.
Okay.
So yep.
Most definitely.
Oh, Gunna or Thugger? Gunner. Yeah.
Gunna?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
So actually, I never really listened to music like that. I mean, I listened to Thug. Because I know he has a more popular songs, but I remember Gunna, he was like conversation for, like, I guess snitching. So I was like, let me just go on Apple Music, listen to his music, and I was like, oh, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good rapper. So I've been listening to his songs lately. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Controversial opinion, but money or fame? Fame, because then you can get the money.
Okay,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
So you can get the money.
Yeah.
Well, Juwan, I want to definitely thank you for popping out today.
Of course.
Also, thank you for playing our game, you know what I mean, coming on to the podcast, showing love to the showcase, you know what I mean. Definitely, we rock with you, you know what I mean. I know our fans is going to rock with you as well. You know what I mean? So just let everybody know where they can look you up, where they can find you at and everything.
Of course. So my Twitter, Instagram is Juwan Givens, JuwanGivens. Spotify, Apple Music is just Juwan. That's where you can find my music. So yeah.
Most definitely. I want to say big shouts out to Dream Killer Records for us keeping the lights on. You see, we got the Dream Killer Green in here today, you know what I mean? So we definitely going all the way up. And